Hey guys, it's Eternal. I've got a random draft battle against Shofu today. For those of you that are unaware of what a random draft battle is, it's basically a battle between two randomly chosen team of Pokemon. The Pokemon that are chosen randomly are chosen from a list of 150 most popular Pokemon used in the OU tier. Thus, the Pokemon that are used are pretty good Pokemon, so you wouldn't expect some randomly weak Pokemon that really can't do anything as you would see in a Challenge Cup battle. So we then build our teams to counter the opposing team, and this brings about the best kinds of battles, so enjoy. Alright, so I'm up against Shofu, and let's see what I'm gonna lead with. Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Houndoom as I've already thought of it, and I think that Houndoom pairs off the best against his team. This is a pretty cool Houndoom set I'm using. Basically, all my whole team is just to counter team him, and he's doing the same thing. So let's see. He sends in Roserade. Now I'm a bit skeptic of Focus Sash because some Roserades tend to have that, so I'm gonna use Taunt just so I don't get sleep powdered. Because if I went for Fire Blast, it could easily just survive with the Sash and sleep powder me. So I'm gonna go for the Taunt. See what he has in store. Yeah, he switches to Hippodon, and I've taunted it. Alright, and so I can't set up Stealth Rock anymore. It might go for Earthquake. So what I'm gonna do is yeah, I can't really safely send into anything other than my Electros or Slowbro, but I really want to cripple this Hippodon, and here's my opportunity with the Will-O-Wisp. So hoping I don't miss this opportunity. Please don't miss, Will-O-Wisp. Usually tends to miss for me. Okay, so he switches to Roserade. Alright. And this time I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast. Now my Houndoom was carrying Focus Sash, mainly because I want to be able to take on Mamoswine. So because typically Mamoswine leads often carry Focus Sash, so I don't want to really lose against the Mamoswine lead, which is also pretty common to have as a lead. So I missed the Fire Blast. That was kind of crucial there, cause Fire Blast would have done some decent chunk of damage, allowing me to then use Hidden Power Grass to possibly knock it out. But yeah, now I'm stuck. Can't really switch to anything because he might either go with a Scald or a Toxic, both harmful to the team. So shit. I'm gonna go with Hidden Power Grass because it's the only thing I can really do safely at this time, at this moment. Yeah, I only did 84%, so that Fire Blast attack miss was pretty necessary for me to actually finish off the Gastrodon. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. He has Hippodon, Sharpedo, Roserade, Celebi, Mamoswine. I'll go with I don't want his Roserade to sleep powder me though, but I don't really have a chance at this point. I'm gonna go with the Electros. And I'll use Volt Switch. Expecting him to switch out, yeah, to Roserade. So let's see. And I'll go to my Scizor. Now, this Scizor, it's a Sword Stance Scizor, but I'm not carrying Choice Band. Actually carrying the item Metal Coat just to bluff Choice Band, so I'm hoping to bluff it later on. So let's see how this Scizor set works. Oh, I got a critical hit. That could be crucial. But he's gonna slack off anyways. So it's not gonna do much. And I don't want him to set up Stealth Rock. Now, since I critical hit him, I guess I'll let him slack off here while I switch out. to my let's go with Electros. I've got Grass Knot, so it's gonna be helpful. Hoping he stays in to set up his Stealth Rock so I can Grass Knot this. Yeah. Ah, dang, only 56%. Must be a really specially defensive Hippowdon. Took it really well when the U-turn out. Let's see, is he gonna slack off or is he gonna not take the risk and switch out? The reason I'm not using Volt Switch is because he has 3 Pokemon that are completely immune to electric type attacks. So, I'm going to, if I send in Hitmonlee, it's possible he might go with Celebi, Roserade, possibly, or Hippowdon. Don't want him to send in a Celebi. Celebi is a pretty problematic Pokemon at the moment. I'll go with Sharpedo. Pretty scared now. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of Roserade and Celebi at the moment. Especially now that I lost my Houndoom. He was a good revenge killer for both of them. So let's see what he's thinking. Oh, he sent out his Roserade. Dang it. I don't want to take a possible hidden power fire on my Scizor switch, nor Leaf Storm, nor Sleep Powder. It sucks. I'm expecting a Sleep Powder mainly. So I'm gonna go for Aqua Jet. I'm hoping it does enough damage so it can finish him off with the Sandstorm damage. So Aqua Jet, come on. 21%, not enough. Oh, but he went for the Toxic Spikes, so that allows me to finish the Roserade off with Aqua Jet, even though I have Speed Boost now, which also helps out now. Yeah, the Speed Boost is gonna help me off, help me out a lot. I'm gonna go with Ice Beam because Ice Beam hits all his Pokemon with neutral damage at the moment, so thus disallowing him of switching out to whatever he wishes to switch out to. But he uses Protect. It's not a bad move because I've taken Sandstorm damage, so he's just slowly withering out my Sharpedo. And then go for Ice Beam. It's the only move I can safely go with right now. So let's see. It's probably gonna go to Celebi. Nah, not Celebi. He probably doesn't want to take Ice Beam, but even though he could also go to Mamoswine and Ice Charge me if he's Choice Banded. Probably does knock off Sharpedo. Sharpedo is pathetically defensively weak. So, or he could even go to his own Sharpedo and possibly Aqua Jet on my Aqua Jet, allowing him to take me down. So he goes to his Celebi, the only one he knows that could actually survive Ice Beam or Crunch with Life Orb, because Celebi has great defense. So I'm expecting it to live. Yeah, only did 62%, not much. Giga Drain, he replenished his health with that. So, it's not a bad move. But it's getting intense. I'm gonna use Electros here. Go with U-turn. Let's go. He has to switch. I don't think Celebi could do anything to this Electros at the moment. He does have one layer of Toxic Spikes up though, so that's gonna ruin my Slowbro and Hitmonlee. Dang. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Slowbro. Now this is a special type of Slowbro. It's a Trick Room Slowbro with the Life Orb. It's a pretty cool set. So let's try it out, see if it works. The only 2 moves I have is are Hidden Power Grass and Ice Beam, because his whole team is weak to 2 types, Ice and Grass type attacks. So yeah, if I can just finish him off now. he could be roaring me out, but hoping Ice Beam does much, but it doesn't because his Hippowdon is really specially defensive. Unfortunately for him, I have Slack off as well, so him slacking off won't allow him to finish me off with the Toxic Spikes damage. So there's 2 turns of Trick Room left, as you can see right here. So let's see. So we're just slacking off at the moment. He's withering away my Trick Room. Not a bad play. It's pretty smart. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out to Electros. Slowbro ain't gonna do much. And he switched to Celebi so he could take advantage with the Trick Room going out this turn. But yeah, I took advantage over that by switching to Electros. Now I could easily just U-turn. He goes for the Giga Drain. Hopefully U-turn finishes. Oh my god, only 37% damage. Wow, Electros sucks. Should have given him more attack boost. Oh well, come on, Scizor, finish it off. Bullet Punch. Yeah, bluff that. It's gonna bluff that Choice Band right here. It's not taking any leftovers recovery, so yeah, good bluff here. I'm gonna Bullet Punch. Oh no, only 1%. But I lived the Hidden Power Fire. That's most likely because he EV'd his Celebi all the way to his defensive stats and didn't really invest much on Hidden Power's power, basically. Didn't invest much on special attack, thus allowing me to live the Hidden Power Fire. So yeah, Sharpedo. It's a big problem to this team. Big problem. Gonna go to my Slowbro. It's not doing much against especially defensive Hippowdon, which easily just walls it. Dang. Let's go Hitmonlee. So let's go bulk. Use Protect on my Mach Punch. I don't want to take any risk. I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch, even though he's gonna most likely switch to Hippowdon. Is he gonna use something like Aqua Jet? Oh, he stayed in. Unlucky for him. I mean, unfortunately for him, because that Sharpedo could have helped him later on. This time I'm gonna use Bulk Up. Should be able to live an Earthquake if he goes for that. Now I want to show off a pretty cool item with this Hitmonlee. Hopefully I get the chance to show it off if it lives the Earthquake. So I used Bulk Up, used Toxic. He was expecting me to switch out. Too bad I didn't. And now I'm gonna go for my Close Combat. I have the item Fight Gem, so I'm gonna do a ton of damage, but not enough, only 66%. Flight Gem didn't actually activate. I wonder why. It must be a bug with the Pokemon Showdown, because it is on beta, so you'd expect there to be a bug. So I'm gonna go with Close Combat. 74% this time. Alright. Doesn't matter. I still have my Scizor and Electros. I'm gonna use this opportunity to send out my Scizor to Roost, because this is the only opportunity I'm gonna get. Because I don't wanna risk losing to a Focus Sash Mamoswine. So gonna Roost up here. His Earthquake is only doing 34%, so Hippowdon is not gonna be able to take down my Scizor. Roosting up. Hopefully I don't get critical hit, and I didn't, so thank God for that. Don't want to risk getting a critical hit here, so I'm going to switch out to Electros. Because if I went for the Swords Dance, it's possible he could critical hit me, and I would have to Roost up again and then again. So yeah, critical hit is bound to happen if I keep doing that, so I don't want to do that. So instead I'm going to go with the Grass Knot here. See if he stays in or switches to Mamoswine, because Grass Knot is going to 2H KO his Hippowdon and or his Mamoswine. So if he switches to Mamoswine, he could live the Grass Knot actually, and he could possibly finish me off with something like Icicle Crash, and then I could send in Scizor, finish the Mamoswine off with Bullet Punch, and then try to roost up on the Hippowdon and finish it off with Sword Stance Sweep, hoping that I don't get critical hit. So theoretically, looking at this, it seems like it could be ending off with either a critical hit or not. So let's see, it's a really close game. So his Hippowdon has, okay, so Grass Knot 51%. No, Grass Knot only did 51%. Last time it did I believe 50. Let me scroll up on this battle log. It did 56%, so it actually did minimum here. So I'm hoping it does 56% right now. No, only 55%. That's not enough. This allows him to recover with leftovers. So that sucks, because I got a minimum damage with a maximum damage, thus allowing him to actually live the Grass Knot and recover back up. Dang. See, right now it's doing 53, 55, but why did it have to do 51% and allow it to live at that 1%? Oh, now it does a 61%, but dang. Min, max damage rolls. Alright. Gonna go with the... I'm gonna go with Roost. I'm gonna play safe. First get Roost. He'll back up. Now I'm gonna Sword Stance. Now I'm gonna Roost. Even if he gets a critical hit here, he won't be able to take me down. And I do want to be at sufficient health so I can take down his Mamoswine if his Mamoswine is sashed. Hoping it's not. Come on, Bullet Punch. 62%. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna Roost up. I need sufficient health so I can live Earthquake from Mamoswine if he is focus sashed. So after this Roost, I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch. Yeah, now I'm gonna go for the bullet. Actually, let's go for one more Roost, just to be safe. 64%. I could live with that. Let's go with Bullet Punch. Finish Hippowdon off. And now I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch on this Mamoswine, hoping it's not focus sash. That's not great. Good game. It was a really, really intense game. Very good game.